Hi, good afternoon. If I could get a louder good afternoon, please. Thank you. Actually, it's going to be the most toughest session, I would say, because post-lunch and the lunch here today was actually amazing. I myself was yawning quite a bit before I actually came on stage, but I realized that, it's one of the most, and this is anyway the first presentation that in the Emerald Hall today. So I'm going to obviously, request you all to have a nice look at our presentation. Also, we have a stall here. It's stall Alpha 8, A8. Do visit us over there, and then you'll be able to, kind of see all the solutions that we have on offer. We are a part of the TVS Group, and we are based out of Chennai. We are basically a 107-year-old group, and we've been in the business of retail for the last about 40 years, 4 decades, so to say. We have a wonderful plant at Tumkur, where we actually have our manufacturing facilities, and out of which, that's a beautiful campus, 65 acres. In terms of our business verticals, we actually have 3 core business verticals that we've got. We're also into manufacturing, we're also into product delivery, and we're also into solutions. So we actually cover the entire gamut of business, which is manufacturing, sales, product, and obviously, service after that. So we kind of offer a holistic solution to most of our clients who actually come in. And we also service close to about, all these sectors here, which is manufacturing, shipping, logistics, healthcare, and also, of course, banking and government. We are one of the biggest suppliers to the government of India, and within that, the postal department and the railways. Our products have been in use over the last at least 4 decades right now, and they are very rugged, and also in terms of, in terms of usage, etc., and the environment at which it's currently being used, it's a product that is meant, to last for a long, long time. And also within the retail business, we have some wonderful clients within these 6, core industries, which is food, electronics, departmental store, apparel, and footwear and healthcare. We cater to a lot of customers within this, and in terms of our in terms of our offerings, we obviously have hardware. We also looking at billing software, and we also look at track and trace RFID. Analytics is something that we are actually very good at. We have done a lot of analytics for a lot of companies, especially in the food space, especially in the QSR space, where number of customers who actually walk in vis-a-vis number of billings that's happening. We knock off the staff over there and the security guys, and then whatever else is there, we look at the numbers. What is the kind of throughput that they've given us or given that particular store on that particular day? Is that matching? Is it of a certain standard? All those things come out of the video analytics piece. RFID solutions also is something that we look at. Edge shelf labeling, especially in the apparel sector, where typically most of the shopping of apparel, etc., happen more towards the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, where you can actually go back and talk to customers, understand what are they buying, offer discounts, look at what else, what other information can they be given at the counter. The entire thing is something that we actually cover within our gamut of offerings. We obviously have end-to-end solutions, as I mentioned right at the beginning of the presentation. We also have a NOC center. So that takes care of all the back-end operations that are required to run retail. So effectively, as I said, we have products, we also have services, and the NOC center, which can handle your entire back-end. So it's a one-stop shop, that most clients would actually come to us, and then they ask us to service them. So TVSE can actually get the entire retail platform on a single place, and then we kind of operate from there. That's what we actually do. In short, if I had to look at a store or a person walking into a store to do, shopping, the person walks in, they look at browsing, so that's all the ELS bit in terms of what products are available. Then you have the self-checkout, then you have the product browsing also. Self-checkout nowadays is a very big, aspect of retail. People don't want to be burdened or standing in a queue and all that. They actually go, they do a self-service, they do a self-checkout, and then they kind of walk out after that. So in our machines, we also have payment solutions enabled. So people can actually walk in, shop, bill, and then they can walk out after that. Some of our machines also double up as, also as display machines and also as training machines. So for example, if you have stores across India, and you have to train some, 12,000, let's say, salesmen or something, across India, then the machines that we have got are all Windows or Android based. Obviously, one has to just push training material over there. Start off, in the morning between 8 to 9, you have the training sessions, or 8 to 10. And after that, the shop kind of, starts working on that. So it also saves a lot of costs for company when we actually, start dealing with products like these. And you can also go back and talk to your own staff, as to, in terms of training and all that. Then, of course, we have the checkout terminals, which is, again, the entire POS, setup that we have got. POS includes both hardware and software. And last but not the least, the analytics solution, which then tells us about customers who walked in, what have they bought, what else can we do to retain them, and so on and so forth. Our service network, now having sold the product, obviously in a country which is as vast as India, service plays a very big role. So we have close to about 527 service partners. We cover 19,000 pin codes. We have close to about 5,000 feet on street in terms of the service. And also we have about 4,000 sales partners across the whole country. So therefore we are actually covered as far as India is concerned. Soon we're going to have our foray into the Middle East and also into Southeast Asia. These are some of our products. Again, barcode scanners, touch POS systems, label printers, electronic cash registers, weighing scales, cash box. The weighing scale is a very interesting thing. A lot of companies nowadays, some of these departmental stores want customers to bill, they want to bill products. So you can go in, buy fruits, buy vegetables, walk out to the counter, bill it out yourself, and then actually walk out after that. So it's not only up to apparel, it's also to do with, these products that we're talking about, especially in the self-service departmental store space. And of course, we have an exclusive tie-up with Intel. So therefore, all our products, especially in the Microsoft slash the hardware space, there it's all Intel certified. And of course, we have the Android POS systems also. Plus, we also have billing solutions that we have got. So we cover both hardware, within hardware, both Windows and Android, and also we cover the software wherever required. So retail solutions, as I said, make it simple. That's what we believe in. We don't like to complicate stuff too much. We offer services across the entire gamut of retail, and that's where we would implore you guys to actually come back and talk to us. Also visit our stall. We have a fair bit of hardware on display. You guys can have a look at it. Plus, we also can explain each of our services that we have mentioned here on screen more in detail and in depth. Thank you, and wonderful seeing you all here today. Thanks.